On a different subject now, would you say that the immigration system in Canada is going off the rails, or has gone off the rails in the last 7 or 8 years?
Yes. The system isn't working. And especially after the pandemic. Our population has gone up, I think, at about 3% per year because of immigration. And that's why we need to have a cap for a certain period of time. And I'd like to say that Canadians, Quebecers, and all Canadians, they want to welcome immigrants. There's no problem with Canadians' attitudes here at all. It's the responsibility of all of us to increase our capacity to welcome newcomers.
Canada polls debate Carney. Poilievre say immigration curbs will continue in future. Canadian PM and Liberal Party leader Mark Carney and Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre took part in the debate in the shadow of U.S. President Donald Trump and his threats, including those of tariffs, against Canada. The two frontrunners to form the next Canadian government both made it clear that the country's immigration curbs will continue for the near future. This was alluded to by Canadian Prime Minister and Liberal Party leader Mark Carney and Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre during the official French-language debate in Montreal on Wednesday. Carney said, "The system isn't working, especially after the pandemic. Our population has gone up at about 3% because of immigration, and that's why we need to have cap for a certain period of time." He said that cap would remain in place for a couple of years. "The system isn't working," he remarked. Poilievre also wanted to reduce intake of newcomers. As he said, "I think we should go back to immigration levels that the population never grows faster than the number of houses, jobs, or healthcare available." The debate was dominated by the shadow of U.S. President Donald Trump and his threats, including those of tariffs, against Canada. He respects force. He respects people who know how the world works and how the private sector works, Carney said. The PM said Canada needed new reliable partnerships around the world. Poilievre pointed to expanding Canada's capacity to take its natural resources, including energy, to countries beyond the U.S. In that context, he said, if we export our liquefied natural gas to India, to replace coal, that could reduce emissions in India by 2.5 billion tons. That's 3 times the emissions of all of Canada. The Conservative leader attacked Carney for the policies of the government, saying, "No one can control the decisions of Donald Trump. But we can control our domestic economy by reversing the economic policies that the Liberals brought in that weakened our economy." That was another threat running through the debate as opposition leader linked Carney to the unpopular government for former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Poilievre said Carney was just like Justin Trudeau, adding, "We need change." Carney replied, "I'm not Justin Trudeau." He earlier stressed, "I've just started," after Poilievre accused him of seeking a 4th Liberal term. As current polls stand, the Liberals have more than 40% support and appear en route to a potential majority government, while the Conservative are near 40% but likely to fall short of returning to power in Ottawa. Also present on the stage were Bloc Québécois leader Yves-François Blanchet and Jagmeet Singh of the New Democratic Party, both of which are polling in single digits. While a lot of the debate was devoted to the francophone province of Quebec, there was only a brief discussion about international affairs, focusing mainly on the situation in Gaza and Ukraine. While Singh demanded Carney acknowledge the situation in Gaza was a genocide, Carney said while it was horrific, he was not going to politicize it by using that term. The final of the 2 official debates, in English, will be held on Thursday evening in Montreal. As the final English-language debate looms, the divide between Mark Carney's cautious liberalism and Pierre Poilievre's combative conservatism is becoming clearer, especially on issues of immigration, economic independence, and foreign policy. With Trump's shadow looming large and Canada's internal challenges mounting, the race to lead the country is no longer just about domestic promises, but about how Canada defines itself in a world that is shifting rapidly, and often unpredictably. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.